Yeah, man. I'm jumbo flying my son. You know what, bro? I thought about it. Kirk was making threats. Come out, be careful out there. He wouldn't say that in my face. So he was making lightweight, like, threats toward me. So I said, fuck that. I ain't gonna let nobody make threats at me, bro, and let them stick around and shit. Nah, man. You gotta stand up and say, you know what? I ain't gonna take no threats from nobody, bro. Somebody deleted them, bro, before somebody got hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Because this shit can escalate into like some real shit. And I might have to peel his cap backwards. You feel what I'm saying? As they used to say back in the day, when you bust a cap on a motherfucker, you bust a cap inside a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with these incels. They're suicidal and shit. They might actually meet up with your ass and try to take you out. But I'm hard to kill, man. I got artillery with me, so I ain't tripping. But I had to block him, so it won't escalate even further. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna let a motherfucker that's been single for 27 years tell me how to run my life. You feel me? Fuck all that. Like, bro, you been out here struggling for 27 years. You come around and tell me what I need to do and what I shouldn't do. Up yours, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I had to do what I had to do, man. You know what I mean? Somebody said, yeah, don't block him, don't block him. But he already made threats, so I had to block him. You feel me? So I ain't gonna let nobody just come around to my channel and make threats to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You gotta be smoking. If I'm gonna let a 27-year-old guy that went through 27 years of hard dick and bubble gum, ain't had a woman in 27 years. Holy shit. That's what happens when you don't get your bread straight. You get punished, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro. 27 years, that's a curse and a punishment right there, bro. You didn't get off your ass and get that bag? Nope, too lazy, bro. Yeah, you get punished, man. You don't think that's a punishment? Being single for 27 years? That's a curse and a punishment at the same time. You tell me if it's not a punishment or a curse. It is. I'm going to answer my own question. That's a punishment and a curse for not going out there and getting that bag. Bruh, he had 27 years to get a bag. All you needed was 5 of those. Out of that 27 years, all you needed was 5 to chase a bag, and it would have never had lasted your whole entire lifetime. Because I warn cats this all the time. I warn motherfuckers all the damn time. If you don't go out there and get that bag, your suffering can last a lifetime. And Mr. 27 years, okay, that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. when you don't go out there and get that money. When you don't go out there and get that bag, it can last until your death. The suffering. Because without women in your life, bro, that's suffering to me, man. I don't know about you. But without a woman in your life, or even getting sex on the regular, that's suffering. That's pain and suffering, man. And I tell you this from time to time again, if you don't go out there and get that money, it's gonna last 27 years. To me, 27 years is a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's a full-blown person that's grown. A 27-year-old kid or a 27-year-old dude or a woman, that's a grown person. You know what I'm saying? He could, if he would have got on this grind, you know, in his early 20s or whatever, he wouldn't have been in that incel situation, you know, for 27 years. It would have been had ended it already, because he would have got on the grind and got that bag. You know, it would have ended it. You know, feel what I'm saying? Your situation would have never had been that long. You keep chasing the bag, eventually you'll get it. It might take a few years, but it beats like 27 years, because 27 years is not a few years. That's a lot of years right there. You know what I'm saying? 27 years ain't no joke, bro. So I can imagine his mind frame. You feel me? I can imagine him just being upset. You feel me? You know, him not getting a woman. And I'm sorry, you gotta be sub 5 to spend 27 years by yourself, man. Matter of fact, he was sub 5. Just by his profile pic, that gotta be the real him. When you look like that, man, you gotta get a whole lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so I blocked his ass, bro. I'm not gonna let nobody talk to me any old type of way. You feel me? Fuck that, bro. You know, I'm just not gonna let that happen. Talk to me or any old type of way and threaten me, bro. Talking about be careful out there. I took that as a threat, bro. So I got rid of his ass. I said, wait a minute, that nigga done made threats. Let me block this motherfucker. Those are threats, man. And if he get a new account and he come back, I'm gonna block him again. You feel me? So don't let nobody come around and make threats with you, man. Don't. No. Don't let nobody make threats and let them stick around and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You gotta be really careful about these incels. A lot of them probably will kill you, man. It might escalate to a gunfight with me and him, bro. So I had to cut that shit off right now before it get too heated, bro. cut it off at the root. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, just wanted to make that quick video. I don't want to make a long video. You feel me? So you guys have a good day. I'm out.